And welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm bringing Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbitied, and with me I have my co-host, who has an amazing ability to start talking the moment that I hit recording, and so does that annoyingly short introduction grace period. Introduce yourself.
I'm Nweismuller. It's amazing. I don't have the ability to read Stabbity's mind when he's about to start recording.
Yep, and yet somehow he does it. Anyway, today we are going to be doing some extra chapters. At the end of chapter 3, we unlocked Extra 2, which is pretty much a sequel to Extra 1.
No, and Extra 2 is an extra... Extra 11's the sequel to Extra 1. Extra 2 is following Morishige after he loses track of Yuka.
Yes, I see. And yes, Extra 11 is the sequel to Extra 1. Okay, cool. Those were the two that we unlocked last time, so let's go ahead and do Extra 2. And Weiss, you have the controls. Pudding. Dot, 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 dot. Much kuso.
Yuka-chan, どうして逃げるんだい?
Oh.
まさか見られたのか。写メを撮っているところ。
Jeez, Morishige being creepy.
追いかけないと。
Right.
あの子はあっちに行ったな。追いかけないと。
And do what? Morishige's bloodied cell phone. How is it that his final moments were recorded in video?
Well, I was not anticipating that that was going to be...
Yeah. Oh hey, there's the victim's memoirs. That's the other thing we need to do later.
Yes.
Old, hurts to move fingers, no strength to write on desk, cannot talk or see friend. Tendon and leg cut. So many cut tendons. Bleeding badly.
Maybe they just have, some Trojan warriors wandering around here.
Hey, it worked on Achilles. They figured it works on everybody else too. Luck is fickle. Never. So I know I'll see you again, Mao. And if anyone else finds this letter, please wish her good luck for me. Iori Kimura, Class 2-4, Lexern High. Right.
Okay. Okay, Morishige, that's not creepy at all.
Any and all students responsible for damaging these facilities will be severely reprimanded. There's a rather unpleasant gurgling sound emanating from the drain. Best to keep your distance.
So the sink has indigestion?
Sounds like it. The mirror's surface is crusted over with hair and dirt. You can't make out much of anything. The stench is almost overpowering.
Yuka-chan, これじゃさすがに隠れられないか。
So, side note, would have been one of the bad endings if Yuka got caught here. If when we were fleeing as Yuka, we went into the boys' bathroom. Alright, let's head to the entryway.
大丈夫か? すまない。
あ、いや、
He looks like Shinobu from
平
Denkuga
気だよ。
a little bit.
こっちこそ悪かった。よそ見をしていて。
俺と違う学校だね。俺は白檀高等学校の刻みだ。
如月学園森重作太郎だ。生きている人に会えてよかった。
You know, you can tell that the original version of this game was from the 90s because Morishige is wearing a Mao jacket.
壊れていないか。
Was that a 90s thing for Japan?
Oh, yeah.
いい、自分で取れる。返せ。くそ、画像を開いたままだったじゃないか。見られたか、死体の写真。だったらこいつと行動を共にするのはもう無理だな。勝手に見るなよ。失敬する。
お前やったのかそれ。
何？
You know, Morishige's looking almost badass with the glare on his glasses.
何のことだかわからない。俺に構わないでくれ。
うん。
Kizami's
ま
under
た
the
会おうぜおい。近いうちにな。
Kizami's under the mistaken impression that Morishige is a killer just like him.
Instead, Morishige just is too excited at finding corpses, but he doesn't want to make them himself.
Exactly. They would make a good team. Kizami could make them, Morishige could take pictures of them.
Well, Kizami has an evil laugh, so... and curse his sudden but inevitable betrayal of Yuka.
Pretty much.
Forgive me, I couldn't pass up the Firefly quoting.
No problem there. Hey, Flightless Bird, welcome.
Bird.
Now, it's funny that you're a flightless bird, my controls now, because burbs aren't real. Ending list, extra, there we go. Nope. There we are. Extra 2, extra clear. Maybe we'll meet again. Do you know how long extra 11 was? Because this was pretty short. I think we should toss extra 11 in as well.
It's longer than this one, but, you know, I'm sure if we really need to, we can take a break. Otherwise, we can push through. You know how it goes.
Okay, yeah, cool. So, I guess just same episode, and let's keep going. Chapter select, extra chapter B, extra 11. Alright. Alright, controls are yours, Nweis. Yeah, getting separated is bad.
You know what would happen if a sheep were to try to say her name?
If what?
A sheep were to try to say her name?
A sheep were to try to say Nana's name?
Yes. It would be a ba-nana.
Banana. Oh. Nweis.
風音先輩、ひかりちゃんはまだ見つからない。どんなに歩いても出会えない。どんなに呼びかけても返事はない。不安と苛立ちが募るばかりで、私たちはかなり疲れ切ってたんだと思う。 なりちゃんと千早ちゃんが喧嘩した。口喧嘩はいつものことで、きっとまたすぐ仲直りするだろうと思っていた。なのに、その時は少し違っていた。
Yes, being in an extremely haunted school isn't normal.
Being in a somewhat haunted school, on the other hand, is pretty standard in Japan.
Yep.
千早ちゃん、さっきの幽霊多分まだついてきてるよ。あともうちょっとだけ頑張ろうね。ナナちゃん、私もう走れないよ。
千早、あんたね。さっきから疲れたとか走れないとかいちいちうるさい。
Oh, no.
何度同じこと言えば気が済むわけ？いい加減黙って走りなさいよ。
Harsh.
ナリさんの意地悪、意地っぱり。
はあ？
You're a coward.
そうやって自分は平気そうなふりして、本当は違うくせに、本当は私に八つ当たりしたいだけなんだ。
That actually isn't the flex that you think it is, Chihaya. Because bravery is not being scared. It's being scared, but doing things regardless.
Well, Chihaya's problem is her chest just isn't big enough for her to have the lung capacity she needs.
Nice.
何言ってんのあんた。
As you can see, Nari has a little more room for her lungs.
She
もうナリ
does.
ちゃん、千早ちゃんもやめなよ。
Forgive me, I'm being a dork.
私
You
は
are.
悪くないよ。
Still funny, though.
ナリちゃんが怒ってばっかりのだけだもん。
人のせいにしないでよ。
Nana,
そもそもあんたがイラつかせるから悪いんでしょ。
だって同じところを歩いて走って本当に疲れたんだもん。
I mean, she does have a point.
こんなとこにいたら誰だって頭がおかしくなっちゃうよ。
And most ghosts can't pass through doors, so you can just go to a classroom and be safe.
勝手に決めないでよ。
とりあえず二人とも落ち着こうね。
What we really need is a, you know, a small group of parapsychologists, one of which who has a very solid background in physics.
I wonder, where could we find such a group? Could we perhaps find them in the phone book?
Well, if you were to call them, when there's something strange in the neighborhood.
And who would I need to call?
Ghostbusters.
あ
じゃああんただけ残れば。それで怖い目にあっても知らないからね。
They look like Ghostbusters, but due to international copyright, they are not. But we should still color them as if they were the Ghostbusters. But they are not.
What's that from?
Is that... I think that's from Austin Powers, if I recall correctly. Oh, it's Gojira! No, due to international copyright law, it is not Godzilla, but it looks like Godzilla. Either way, we should run away as if it was Godzilla. Yes, but it is not.
嫌じゃない。
See, I never saw Austin Powers.
だって足痛いんでしょ。疲れたんでしょ。なら一人でここに残ればいいじゃない。
Bad
や
Nari.
めてよ二人とも。今は喧嘩してる場合じゃないでしょ。
Both of you go into classroom 1A and stay there. It's safe.
幽霊もう近くまで来てるかもしれないよ。とにかく今は隠れられるとこ探そう。
I mean, out of character, 1A does seem to be like the safest place in the school.
私。
Yep. No corpses, no ghosts,
行
no
こう、ナ
nothing.
ナ。
見つからないように物陰に隠れてるんだよ。待ってねえ、待ってよ、ナリちゃん。ナリちゃん、ねえ、戻ろう。千早ちゃんを一人にしちゃいけないよ。
You really shouldn't. She's clearly the weakest
知
link.
らない。
Oh no, she's
も
been
う知らないわよ
darkened.
千早なんて。
ナリちゃん、
あの子いつもわがままばかり言ってナーナやみんなを困らせて、おとなしそうなふりして言ってることきついしさ、どれだけ猫かぶってんだか分かったもんじゃないわよ。
ナリちゃん、ナリちゃんらしくないよ、そんな言い方。
I think this school is starting to prey on
二
Nari's
人に喧
mind.
嘩してほしくない。
It does.
成瀬先輩たちを探そうって今まで一緒に頑張ってきたじゃない。ここで喧嘩してバラバラになったら千早ちゃんとももう会えなくなるかもしれないんだよ。ナリちゃんはそれでもいいの？ねえ、戻ろう。ナリちゃんだって言い過ぎたって思ってるんでしょ。
I know it's a
千早
hairpin.
ちゃんもナリちゃんと喧嘩したかったわけじゃない
It
と
does
思う。
look like she has a lollipop in her hair.
Yep. I was about to say, looks like a lollipop.
怖くて怖くて先が見えない不安に押しつぶされそうになるのちょっとわからもの。
Well, we haven't found their bodies yet, so maybe there's hope for them.
でも
Maybe.
そんな時こそ離れ離れになっちゃいけないんだよ。
ナーナは強いね。
Hi-Fi, yes you
私は
are.
そんな風に考えられる余裕ないな。戻ろっか。幽霊に捕まったら大変だしね。
ナリちゃん、戻ろう。
どうしたのナーナ。
学生証が床の隙間に落ちちゃった。ナリちゃんは先に行ってて。
Oh no.
でも
大丈夫だから。
That might be why we didn't find her student ID yet.
じゃあ先に行ってるけど、ナーナもすぐにおいでよ。
ああ、変なとこに落ちちゃったな。途中で引っかかってくれたのはいいんだけど。
Hey, Fi, since it's after midnight, that means it's even more spooky for you, but I'm happy you stopped by while we're
う
streaming.
まく取らないと下に落ちちゃうかも。あと少し、あとちょっと。取れた。よかった。急いで戻らないと。
Alright. Hooray!
あれ、ナリちゃん、千早ちゃん、二人ともどこに行ったの？
You got separated, and that means you got sent to another closed space.
千早ちゃん。
You're in a parallel universe now, Nana.
学生証を拾うのにかかった時間はそれほど長かったわけじゃない。おそらく2分もかかっていなかったと思う。
And yet,
そう、たった2分。
this school is a bitch that
け
way.
れどそのた
Yep.
った2分のせいで取り返しのつかない事態に陥ったのだ。
And hello, Restnam. You
ナリちゃんた
responded
ち
to
と
my
はぐれ
chat
てしまった。
test by adding Ickles.
Speaking of stuff being broken open in the school,
Well, that
Have you
explains
ever
why
heard-
they can't go to 1A, because the door doesn't exist. It's just a model. Yeah, doesn't say which direction to go in, so take your best guess. Anyway, you were
I'll
saying
go
something?
back this way.
Sure.
Have you ever heard the joke about the engineer, the physicist, and the mathematician in the burning hotel?
Yes, I have.
Aha!
Have you heard of the engineer, the mathematician, or the physicist, the engineer, and the mathematician being given a length of fence and told to make the biggest circle that they can?
No, do tell.
Okay. So, a physicist, an engineer, and a mathematician are given a length of chain link fence to create, and are told to enclose the largest possible area. The physicist goes ahead and creates a circle, saying, you know, a circle is the greatest, has the greatest area to perimeter ratio of any shape. The engineer creates a square and says that although the circle does have the best area to perimeter ratio, it is not all that much more than a square, and a square is far more efficient. Finally, the mathematician goes. He wraps himself tightly in the chain link fence and yells, "I define myself to be the outside!"
Oh, that's good.
I told that to a math major once. He was not impressed.
Finally, you're all by yourself. Being by yourself is scary. Being by yourself is painful. And dying by yourself is...
scary. The door still won't budge. Yeah,
No.
Nana seems to be trapped in, like, the worst of the parallel universes here. There is nothing. I wonder how much intent is involved in how people end up on different dimensions. All the Byakudan kids ended up together. That's a good question.
赤い人玉さんたちまだいたんだ。でもここを抜けないと先に行けないし。
信じるやつがバカなのさ。天井に吐き出す首にじわじわと鉄槌を下す。
Okay? Oh no.
信じることは美しいね。ゴロゴロゴロゴロ転がる心臓と歯型が笑う。
See, the best part is he means those hearts are literally rolling. What the hell does that even mean?
I believe the technical term for these red spirits is knucking thoughts.
Yes. Totally agree.
信じることが罪なのか信じないことが罪なのか
The question is what you believe in.
真実にたどり着けるといいね
I don't like these guys one bit. I need to get up to the 3rd floor right away. Oh, probably go talk to her ghost boyfriend. Yep, can't go further down. Do they all turn up to freak out at the lone girl? Possibly. It's certainly, well, no, they were already here in the previous extra chapter that we had with Nana, Chihaya, and Nari. Yep, they're also here.
まだ探しているのかい
Uh-oh.
混沌と絶望、整頓と片付け。きっとどこかに埋まっているよ。
Well, let's go for order and cleanliness rather than chaos and despair.
ほら、そこにも、あっちにも、向こうにも。
These red spirits appear to have not even a vague connection to reality anymore.
Nope.
擦り切れた者たちの爪痕だらけさ。
ついてこないで。
Oh, I wonder if he's still there. He was in the last stall? Yes, he was.
よし、青い人玉さんですよね。私です。さっきあなたの帽子とメガネを探してきた。
ん？誰かと思えば君か。
よかった。
It's the gentleman ghost!
まだいたんですね。
ああ、僕はこの場所に縛られているからね。移動することはできないんだよ。
He's like the least scary ghost ever.
Pretty much.
でも、また青い人玉さんに会えて嬉しいです。
Hey, if he actually did become Nana's boyfriend, maybe they could get together and have little ghost babies.
Who knows how long they've been here? I doubt the outside time matches how much time has passed here. Oh yeah, it absolutely does not match.
君に一つ頼みがあるんだが。
はい、なんでしょう。
その青い人玉さんというのはやめてもらえないだろうか。
でも私、青い人玉さんの名前知らないです。
は、しまった。淑女に対し僕としたことが。これは失礼した。
I like him.
He is fun.
では改めて。僕の名前は下田宗一郎だ。家柄だけは古い家族でね。僕はその当主だったんだよ。この場所、天神小学校が建てられる前は、ここに僕の屋敷があったんだ。
So, yeah, literally he's haunting Heavenly Host Elementary because Heavenly Host Elementary got built over where he was just innocently haunting, and he got sucked into its super curse and is like, what's the deal with this? I'm not a miserable ghost of infinite resentment.
I'm just a friendly neighborhood ghost that was haunting an outhouse, and then there was a boys' bathroom that was built where the outhouse used to be. So then I lived there. And then the whole thing got transported into some alternate horror dimension, and it took me with it. What the hell? It should have just disappeared and I could have gone back to haunting my old outhouse.
Yeah, no kidding.
要は血筋を大事にする古い一族さ。僕は少し。
And that is why you were not allowed into the halls of your ancestors, for you were a lesser son of greater fathers.
That's funny. He doesn't look like Theoden King.
Glad you got the reference. And now he yells at kids disturbing him. Pretty much. Oh, how he has fallen.
Thing about Theoden King is, I love how dude speaks in poetry.
Oh yes, absolutely.
それで
And
君の名は
I know you've, I think I was talking about this with you, and you've poo-pooed the theory, but I once heard a great video essay about a guy basically saying he's heard Gondor has been compared to America a bunch of times, and he's like, no, that's false. Gondor is clearly the UK for no other reason than because it was written by a Brit during the height of the British Empire. Well, the height. Not so much the height anymore, but you get the deal.
No, you see, they're actually... You know where the UK is supposed to be in Middle-earth and where Gondor is supposed to be in Middle-earth?
Yeah.
The UK is around... England is the Shire. Gondor is Rome.
Yeah. There is also that. But it was basically like to the people that are supposed to say that Gondor is... Gondor is American. He's like, no.
一緒にいた二人はどうしたんだい？
Gondor is England. It's the old kingdom. Rohan is like where the half-wild horse people live. That's America.
But you never discussed this with me, but, you know...
Gondoria
I
sounds
don't
itchy. You're wrong!
I don't think Tolkien was really making many direct parallels to America at all in Middle-earth.
No, I fully agree with you there. However, his works are half-wild horse people were Mongolia. That is true, Fi. But yeah, it's just... So the thing is, C.S. Lewis wrote with allegory. So it's like, yeah, the lion is clearly Jesus. Like, it's literally the Jesus lion. Tolkien wrote with applicability. So like, you know, it could totally fit that this is England and the US, even though that's not what he originally intended. Anyway, back to the actual thing that we're playing.
これまで粛清してきた子供たちの話によると、この学校では不思議な現象が起きているらしくてね。
I just have one thing to say. Dwarves are awesome.
Yeah,
声は
you
聞こえ
like
るのに
dwarves.
姿は見えない。
Yes, I do.
You're wrong added, Amazon taught me that J.R.R. Tolkien was wrong. It's not the One Ring, it's her ring. Sir, in this stream we do not refer to the Rings of Power. The Rings of Power have nothing
一
to
度通
do
った場
with the
所をも
Lord
う
of
一
the
度通ると、
Rings.
そこにあった遺体が
Mythology.
まるで何年も経っているかのように白骨化していた。
They have to do with shitting on the Lord of the Rings mythology.
Yes. Yes, they do.
もしかすると、君と彼女たちの間でそういった現象が起きているのかもしれないな。
Yep. You passed through a dimensional portal.
このままナリちゃんたちと会えずにずっと一人かもしれないってことですか？
あくまで可能性であって、確信があるわけではない。しかし、否定することができない事象でもある。
And it certainly matches with what happened.
嘘です。気のせいとかただの噂話ですよ、そんなの。
だが、
This is the generation that ruined TV. Oh yes.
どうしてちょっと離れただけでなんでそんなことになるの？ねえ、下田さん、嘘だって大丈夫だって言ってください。ねえ、下田さん。
すまない。僕には否定することができない。
But if you die, you're free to haunt the lavatory next to mine. Or the stall next to mine. And yes, you're wrong. This is the generation that has ruined TV. Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings, all ruined by people that don't know how to work their craft.
なだ。
Lord of the Rings trilogy? Oh, it's good. I listened to the Soundscape audiobook last year, I think. It was great. Yeah, I'm just
But
happy
yes.
that our coward protagonist wasn't crying this much.
Well, I can understand Nana having a breakdown here. I really don't judge her hard, and it's not like she's letting it stop her from taking positive action when she can.
True. That was Yuka's job.
Yeah, Yuka's job was to fail to take positive action ever, you fucking... Forgive my swearing.
I guess I have to since you asked nicely.
7、人は皆弱いものだ。どんなに心が強い人間であっても必ず弱い部分もある。
He really is a kind ghost.
He is. No, Nana,
本当
they're
の
not
自分を
dead
さらけ出すことは
yet.
恥ずかしいことでも何でもない。
But they will be.
Thank you, Yoda.
だから思い切り泣くといい。君は泣いていいんだよ。
Well, just remember, as Yoda says, not giving him a sandwich to the dark side it leads.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What?
It's just a thing. Well, you know, according to Yoda, everything leads to the dark side. But, you know, giving him a sandwich doesn't lead to the dark side, so, you know.
Gotcha. I just know that fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. And yeah, Nana, nobody wants to die. We don't want to die either.
What I also know is that Yoda really hates seagulls.
Would he prefer that they flew over the bay?
落ち着いたかい？
Because then they'd be bagels.
Ooh. Sorry, are you familiar with what I was referencing there?
I am not, no.
So, bad lip reading has a number of surprisingly catchy Star Wars songs, and one of them is I think it's called Seagulls, and is sung by bad lip reading version of Yoda.
Nice. I'm sure that's amazing.
It also has Hostels on the Hill, set on Hoth. Hostels on the Hill.
Nice.
ずっと我慢していたんだね。こんなに小さい子供に、なんという運命だ。
私にはユウセイっていう泣き虫の弟がいるんです。よくお
Oh,
母さん
and Seiko has a brother named
お
Yu.
姉ちゃんなんだから我慢しなさいって言われてたからかな。本当の気持ちを抑えるのが癖になっちゃってるみたいで、私がしっかりしなきゃ我慢しなきゃってつい。
Keeping it together is good. Keeping it bottled up, not necessarily good.
気を使わせちゃってたのかな。なりちゃんと千早ちゃんって意外と似てるとこあるんですよね。ちょっときつい言い方しちゃうとことか自覚はないみたいですけど。
So they need a mediator like you to
思いっきり泣いて
to not bite at
ちょっ
each
と
other
すっきり
too
しました。
much.
ありがとう下田さん。
いや、
下田さんって恋人はいたんですか？
お、
Are you asking if he's looking for a bride?
実はずっと気になってたんですよね。
Blue Man Group looks awfully British.
下田さんって生きていた時はどんなことしていた人なのかなって。
ああ、いたとも。アヤという清楚で知性あふれる素敵な女性がね。
A remarkable woman, very prim and proper, and simply aglow with intelligence. This only reinforces his incredibly gentlemanly nature, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
彼女とは知人を通して知り合ったんだ。お互いに一目惚れでね。 彼女がいてくれれば、どんなに辛い境遇にも耐えられた。私が生きていた時代は、列強に追いつくべく、早急に西洋文化を学び、取り入れなければならなかった波乱の時代でね。
Let me guess, you didn't adapt?
多くの男たちが強い信念と志を抱いて海を渡っていった。僕もその一人でね。
He was one of those men who had a firm belief in the new ways, and he looks pretty thoroughly westernized, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
体が強くなかった彼女を置いていくのは忍びなかったが、彼女の後押しもあって船に乗り込んだ。
No, weak constitution is such an old-fashioned way of saying that.
絶対寂しかったと思います。
あ、
He adapted well enough for the
僕もそう思う
suit.
よ。
Yes.
僕自身、彼女と離れるのは身を引き裂かれる思いだった。だから僕たちは何度も手紙を送り合い、互いの近況を伝えた。彼女の励ましがあったからこそ、見知らぬ土地で頑張れたのだと思う。なすべきことを成し終えた僕は、近々大きな成果を持って帰ると手紙に記して彼女に送った。だが、彼女からの返事はなく、代わりに届いたのは彼女の母親からの手紙だった。彼女は、綾が真の像を患って亡くなったという知らせだった。
Well, that's
Poor
tragic.
Shimoda. Yeah.
僕は何も知らなかった。いや、知らされていなかった。だいぶ前から病を患っていたにも
Would you
か
say
かわら
that
ず、
she died of a
僕の
broken
邪魔を
heart?
したくないと事実を伏せていたんだ。
Quite literally, yes.
何も知らされなかったのは綾のたっての願いだったからだそうだ。
Well, she failed because you learned of it after she
今和
died.
の際にそばにいられなかった自分を恥じた。己の存在さえ否定したくなった。しかし、それを彼女は許さなかった。
At
自
least they
分が
didn't go
全
with
うできなかった
consumption.
分、生きてほしいという言葉を残していったから。
Fai, you should watch my Rene Utopia Let's Play, because during Sports Day, Tonomachi claims that he has tuberculosis, aka consumption. Just
Totally tubercular, dude.
これは
渡航先から僕が彼女に送ったネックレスでね、肌身離さずつけてくれていたらしい。僕はこのネックレスに誓ったんだ。綾の分まで生きて生き抜いてみせると。
Oh,
まあ、
and so that's why you're
いささか
trapped.
生への執着が強すぎたようでね、死んだ
Yup.
後も成仏できずにこの土地に残っているというわけさ。
That's even like the most wholesome way to become a ghost possible.
I'll just live that life that my beloved wasn't able to live. Oh, I guess I'm haunting this place.
It's like that's not even horrible, unresolved regrets or anything. It's just he was a little careless with making a promise, and he's so scrupulous about keeping his word. He can't.
Pretty much. And if he did pass on to the afterlife, he could be with his beloved Aya.
なぜまた泣いているんだ？
あんな怖い声で脅かす下田さんにそんな悲しい事情があったなんて。
脅かすとは心外だな。僕はぶしつけに扉を開ける輩に忠告をだね。
Oh God, Mr. Shimoda, you are the best ghost.
Fai says, not sure how much life he's getting out of a toilet stall. That's why he's still stuck, because he needs to live a second life for Aya, but he's not getting any living done in the toilet stall, so that's why he's still stuck.
ってますよ。下田さんって意外と親しみやすい人だったんですね。
それは褒めているのか？
The highest of
okay.
compliments.
Okay, maybe not the best ghost, but he's definitely in that top tier.
うん。まあいいだろう。
He might well be the best
ところ
ghost,
で下田さん、
but seriously, he's awesome.
Yep.
We should all aspire to be like the bathroom ghost.
Yes.
なんだね。
Absolutely.
前に言っていた I love you は彼女さんにだけ言ってあげた方がいいですよ。
なぜだね。
I love you は愛してるって意味だから私たちに言っちゃダメです。
ああ、そうだったか。
好意にしたってラブとライクは使い分けないとでしょ。
では I like you こうかな。
なんかやっぱり変ですね。
Very awkward.
君が言えと言ったんだろ。笑うのはどうかと思うが。
下田さんだって笑ったじゃないですか。
僕はいいんだ。
ずるい。
よう
Much
やく
better
元気が
spirits.
出てきたようだな。
He did not say no pun intended. He just said, Genki dana.
Well, in the English translation, the pun was more.
遅くて弱音を吐いちゃったけど。
People have been taking dumps here,
レイ
Nana.
ちゃんと千早ちゃんを探します。
そうか。諦めずに歩き続けていれば何かしら変わっていくものだ。辛い状況をも打破する力を人は持っている。まずは自分を信じることだ。
はい。それじゃあ私行きます。下田さん、話を聞いてくれてありがとうございました。お元気で。
あ、君もな。さらばだ。I like you!
I guess that means that he isn't looking for for a ghost bride for the stall next door.
His heart is reserved for his beloved Aya, who has passed on to her eternal reward.
Yep.
幸運を祈っているよ。
Wish him well, Shimoda. Extra 11. Clear! Okay. My controls?
I swear, I find it impossible to find Mr. Shimoda anything but totally awesome.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, ending number 13 for Extra 11. Extra clear. Never gave up the search, no matter how bad things got. All right, so... Yeah, go ahead.
And learned the heartwarming backstory and nature of the toilet ghost.
Absolutely. Toilet Ghost is a true gentleman. But yeah, that is it for this episode. We got 2 extra chapters done. Ran quite a bit longer than I expected. Because competition doesn't have a ghost of a chance, says Fi right before wrapping the episode up. Thank you for the pun. And on that note, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description. And I shall see you guys in the next part. Bye now.